Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Joey Humble and then my lead game,
Mike Tirico, Joey Sly set to get this one going. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. On third down, it's Williams. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, right?
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Amari DiMercado to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. At their own 31-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Man in motion here is Jennings. On 3rd down, it's Williams. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hands to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Williams to throw on second down. I had a defender draped all over me. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line needs to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Raiders. That touchdown gives them 18 on the season.
The kick is good.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike. And able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Solo left Zion. Out.
Off play action, it's Tua. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. That's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
20, TX. Watson, Oscar. Ready.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. That is caught. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Solo left Zion. Go ahead.
That one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes-Dobbins. He'll get past to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TX.
Tua now on 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
A pistol set with Carmelo. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for.
It's 2nd down.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, son? Ready, team!
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's good for another Eagles.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 2nd and 6.
Go, 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 go! Out, out! Let's go!
From the gun, here's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Ready. Get on, Dave.
They snap it to Tua. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he will score. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tries it to work up and good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slides to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one could be missed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up in a short game.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Williams on the run to the right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. On the play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready. And 1, 2, ready.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And some good blocking. Springing up a gain of 9 as we get the 3rd down.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. Vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. To the 20. And he will score. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Eagles. the 6. Here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now it's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing on second down. Williams. It's made by Smith-Schuster. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and we'll set up third down.
So you have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The bootleg, here's Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Good. He's right.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Pass complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
That is fun. What a throw. Striking right. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
and this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot with timing and accuracy like that. Leads to 6.
This taken at the 5. Now an opening at the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
What is it on?
Give, and here comes Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Williams. He'll get this to his tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. On the give, it's Williams. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked.
And he'll get into the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, Vegas. Riker good with the extra point. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit.
Will Riker to kick off.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Put your money down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now.
Ready, team! Hey, 21 TA. Number 1, high.
2 and out on first down. Headed left, buying time. Now he takes off. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the first down.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive back did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
On first and 10, here's Tua. Catch left side is made by Higgins. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10, up at the 42.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man downfield, it's Rice. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Eagles. His second hit to the game. And both have gone for touchdown.
Makes the score.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Man in motion here is Jennings. A throw here, it's backward. This backfires in a big way. It is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Wait, team! Wait! 21G, 21G.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. On 1st and 10. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Off the chain, I leave axe off the brain. Still walk the fame off the name. First of all, you ain't got
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he's got it at the 1. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
44. Ready.
On the carry, here's Israel Abanaconda. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Go ahead. Ready, team.
Here's 2. He's found his receiver, Butte. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And 3rd down coming up.
11 yards.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Ready.
Tua now on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simple. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Second and inches.
All right, come on. Out, out.
Out of the gun, Sangovero. There's Pat open right side. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Right. Step. Ready, team.
Now it's Dobbins. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
Off play action, it's Tua. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14.
Here's Dobbins. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further. And they are set up with 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Ready, team.
They'll try to run this one in. Now this defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Solo left Zion.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. Oh, he is deep-weeded on that one. Picked up, closed down behind the line of scrimmage.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
TX. Ready.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this play.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Williams gets it on the draw. And the struggle continues. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Ready to run. Yes.
In motion now, it's Collins. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Fire move. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Riker good with the extra point. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer.
Raiders 21.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, ready. Nice job. Ready, team.
Run with Dobbins. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jack Kaiser in on the tackle.
Down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get set. Ready, team.
Take the handoff. Now, Tua. A throw on the move is caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 2.
All right.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Get this out wide to Dillon. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line of the game, but knows right where that marker is. And he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Good for an Eagle.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
That is up. And he will score. Team Higgins. Touchdown, Eagles. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Throwing on second down. Williams. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Bakewell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Double one, high. High.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Ready. Out!
The RPO. That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That is hot. Finding Higgins to the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's Williams on first and 10. With the man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Raiders. Riker good with the extra point. And the Raiders will get just a bit closer.
Raiders 28.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. Good job in coverage. You're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Fake the head. Now, Tua. He's got it! And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right. Out.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Right at the line of
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. A shotgun snap to Tua. Who mounts another catch for his favorite target. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They snap it to Tua. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
What is going on?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running from the pistol with the Monaconda. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Ready. Out.
Play action. Tagovailoa